Hello guys, my name is Kiki and it's time to make crafting fun. Let's make a beautiful lemon wreath, and for that I'm taking this wreath that I use for Valentine's and I'm removing all of the floral and bow that it has. So we can have a beautiful base to start our wreath. And I just love this wreath form. It's from Walmart. It's a grapevine wreath and I just love it. So I'm going to use this greenery, and I have boxwood and eucalyptus and some old greenery. And what I'm doing is I'm just taking one of those bunches of eucalyptus, cutting them all off, and starting to add them on one side. As you saw, I like to show a little bit of that grapevine. So I decorate only one side of my wreath. And what I'm doing is I'm adding it to the top or the bottom of the wreath. And then I'm going to recreate that same pattern on the other side with another bunch of that eucalyptus. And what you do is you just check out what you did on the top and recreate that in the bottom like this. In floral, I always say you have to have fun. It doesn't matter if it looks good, and I'm making like quote marks. It's what you like on the floral. Now I'm adding my boxwood, and I'm using this to fill those empty spaces and also to add that beautiful texture that the boxwood adds to anything. I'm in love with that boxwood from Walmart. Now I'm gonna recreate the same thing I did on the left. No, on the left side, on our right side. Yeah, I just had to look at my hands to say that. So we're gonna repeat that same pattern. And now I'm taking these leaves, those are from Walmart too, and I'm gonna start adding them scattered around my wreath because I don't have a lot of them. Those are from last year. And that's why I have a couple of them that I wanted to add to this beautiful wreath. They look exactly like lemon leaves. I don't know why, but they are beautiful. You can find something similar at Walmart, and I know that Dollar Tree has lots of beautiful greenery. So you can use that too. After we added those beautiful leaves, we're gonna move on to adding the fun part, and that's adding color to our wreath. And now what I'm gonna use are these beautiful flowers that I got from Dollar Tree, and I'm doing the same thing, just cutting all of them to start adding them in same amount, like 3 on one side, 3 on the other. That's what I do when I have only one bunch of flowers. You just divide them equally so you get the same amount of things on one side and the same amount on the other side. And now I'm adding the others, and you will see that I'm adding them scattered around, but then I will just place these ones, the ones that are in the middle, a little bit closer to the other leaves because I want to show that part of the beautiful grapevine on my wreath. Now we're going to continue adding color, and I'm adding these beautiful lemons that I made a while back. Those are just leaves, and I glued a lemon in the middle. And now I'm going to add a little bit more of that beautiful lemon yellow to my wreath. And I'm just adding more of those lemons. And it will have 4 lemons because we're going to keep on adding yellow with this. Those are from Walmart also, and you can find them there. And Dollar Tree have beautiful, as I told you, floral. You can find something similar that you can add to yours. Now I'm going to continue adding, as I told you, same amount to one side that I do on the other side. So I use one bunch for this side, and the other one would be on the other side. So we're going to cut these ones and repeat the same pattern on this side. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep on playing with those until I have enough yellow on my wreath. So I'm going to keep on adding them, and as you can see, it's looking full and beautiful. Now we're going to add a beautiful bow that I made, and I have this pipe cleaner that I'm just going to tie in the bottom like this. And I'm struggling a little bit with that. But after I tie it, we will have a beautiful wreath, and then we're going to fluff that beautiful bow, and we will have a beautiful wreath. Look at this. I'm so in love with, well, wow. With how this turned out, yeah, I had to say wow. It's so beautiful, and this one will go on my front door. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this one, because you know I loved it. This is part of Nadia's Wreath Wednesday, and I'm so excited to be joining my beautiful friend Nadia on this awesome collab. I love wreaths, and when she told me about this awesome collab, I was like, I want to join you. So I'm going to leave you in the description box down below the link to Nadia's channel and also to her video so you can go and check her out. If you haven't heard from her, you're gonna love her. She's so awesomely talented and so sweet. Now let's make a beautiful tulip wreath, and for that I'm using this one that I made for spring, but now I want to add a little bit of yellow to my life. So we're going to remove all of this that you see here, and then we will have a fresh base to start to work with. And I'm loving this wreath from Walmart because the glue won't stick to it. When you remove the things, you bring the glue with it, and that's awesome because I love to reuse my wreath form. So I'm removing all of this, and you would see that nothing is left on that beautiful wreath form. If you see one of these on Walmart, buy it because you're gonna love it. Now that we have a clean base to start our wreath, as you can see, it's completely clean and I'm loving it. Now we're gonna start decorating it, and for that I'm using those tulips that you see there. I got that at a local dollar store, but you can find beautiful tulips at Dollar Tree and also at Walmart. Grab some of those in this wreath form and make a beautiful tulip wreath, because you can use the wires on that wreath form to make those tulips stay, and you won't use any hot glue or anything. And then we're gonna continue just adding, and as you saw in the previous one, I love to leave a little bit of that vine showing. So we're gonna decorate just one side, and as you can see, I'm adding them like on the outside and on the inside of the wreath. So we're gonna continue just going around like that and sticking those stems inside the wreath form. And as you can see, one of those won't stay, so I added a little bit of hot glue to it so it will close again. We're gonna continue just cutting and adding those beautiful tulips and using the leaves to cover that part of the wreath that it's showing. I won't add more than this tulips to this wreath because I think it looks beautiful as is, but you can add and complete your wreath full of tulips that will look even better or more beautiful. But I just wanted this one to show one of those sides of the vine because I just love that look. And I'm just adding more tulips to this. And as you can see, we are in the last one. Yes, no, we have one more. This one and one more. And we're gonna add those, and then I made a bow, but I wasn't happy with it. But let me show you the bow that I made. We're gonna use this ribbon that I have from Walmart, and we're gonna add a little bit of this beautiful lemon ribbon that comes from the Dollar Tree on the middle of that beautiful ribbon. What I'm doing is I'm just straightening that up and then I'm just gluing the ribbon in the middle like this to add a beautiful lemon accent. I made this bow and I added it to the wreath, but I wasn't too sure that it was the best way to go, but you would see how I add it. Now I'm just trying to make it look cute and just checking it out so I can make my beautiful bow to attach to my wreath. I wasn't too happy with it, but you will see how we were gonna use this beautiful bow on another wreath. So that's why I left the how-to of this bow in here. Now I'm just making my hot glue bow, and that's a bow tie bow, but I use hot glue. And then I'm gonna add my bow legs. If you've been here before, you know my bows have to have legs. And then I will add it over here, but I will end up removing it and showing you what I did with this cute bow. It's so cute. Now, let's take this mini wreath and let's attach that beautiful bow to it so I can use this mini wreath on a tier tray. I'm so in love with how this bow looks there. It's like an oversized bow, so extra, so me. And this is what we've got. It will look beautiful on a tier tray, and it's so simple to make. You'll love it. Now let me show you the wreath. And here we have the wreath. I love how elegant and beautiful it looks. So simple, but so fresh and beautiful. And I needed that pop of yellow on my life. And now let me show you this mini wreath. And it's looking so cute. I know, right? It's beautiful. Let me know in the comments below what you think about those two wreaths. If you like modern farmhouse bow decor and lots of silly jokes, subscribe because that's what I do here. And hit the thumbs up and share this video with a friend because that really helps to support my channel. Also, go and check me out on my social media so we can be friends over there and have lots and lots of fun together. And here we have all of them together so you can see them one more time. This one is my favorite, as is the wreath that I'm using on the outside of my front door. And I'm in love with it because, you know me, I love lemons. And I'm so in love because it looks so beautiful and high-end. And this one would be the one that I will use on the inside of that front door. And I'm also in love with how simple and delicate it looks. Remember that in the description box down below, I'm going to leave you the link to Nadia's channel and also to her video. And this one is the one that I made for a tier tray, and I reused the bow that I took off the other one. And it's looking so cute. And here you can see them one more time. And I wanted to tell you about my channel. I love to do modern farmhouse bow decor and lots of silly jokes, and I think that you heard a couple of them. And if you like that, subscribe because that's what I do here. And also, if you want, share this video with a friend because that really helps to support my channel. Also, hit the like button and let me know what you think about all of this in the comment section below. And if you like it, hit the thumbs up. If you love it, subscribe so you can keep on watching this type of videos. Take care, my beautiful friends. Bye-bye.